Yooka-Laylee is a game that I go back and forth between liking and hating. Well, not exactly hating, but it does give me some frustration here and there. Namely due to the unpredictable camera and the slow-ass text with the clunky A button skipping. Some parts don't even allow you to skip the text at all. Maybe these things shouldn't bother me as much as they do. Sometimes I don't even think about them. And I do keep wanting to open the game, if not to see the rest of the world. Let's talk about how damn colorful this game is. Very. It's very colorful. Like, you can even change colors of yourself by eating various foods and items and fire. One thing though is I have a hard time getting orientated in the stages. That is, knowing where things are and how to get back to them. Although I'm starting to piece together the first stage in my mind and it's slowly starting to make sense, so maybe it's more me and not the game. Actually, thinking back to playing Banjo-Kazooie, I personally had a similar feeling. The worlds felt intensely complicated until I was forced to walk around them forever trying to figure out where to go, that I eventually learned where everything is. And now thinking back to it and comparing it to this game, I feel like Banjo did it better, but really it's just my memory of it. I don't know. I think that might be part of the criticism I hear about this game so far too. Like the fact that some parts you get stuck on and have to try again and again until you get it. Or almost getting to the top of a mountain and slipping off at the last jump and having to find your way back to try again. Maybe blaming it on the camera. Do we remember what 3D platformers are? We've been blaming the camera for our failed jumps for years now. The camera can't read our minds. It tries. It tries its best. Anyways, the point I'll make about the camera is that even though it bugs me occasionally, I can't think of a better way to do it. Maybe allowing it to clip through geometry instead of pitching downwards and zooming in towards the character. I would have much preferred that. Let's talk about why I like the game. I like platformers for one. I have a platforming bias. I don't think there have been enough good 3D platforming games lately, especially collectathons. Collectathon is sometimes used as a bad word, but personally I like it. I like the idea of slowly getting to know an area. At first it will feel unfamiliar and intimidating, but then you get to know it, and it almost feels like a different place. I like that I have the, oh my god, I can go back to that place now that I have this new move that I didn't have, that I have now, moments that some people think about as annoying backtracking. I like the characters and the wordplay in the game. I just wish they wandered around the areas that they inhabited. I don't know why I feel like it would make them feel more like actual beings. I mean, the enemies all move around. The flaws for me are technical, and the thing with the text I think can be addressed pretty easily in a patch with the game, but I don't know whether or not they'll do that, but I'm definitely not the only one that's been annoyed by this. I also personally don't think this game was going to be the ushering in of a new 3D platforming era. I thought it was just going to be a game that plays basically like a Banjo-Kazooie game where you don't have to build cars. And that's what it seems to be. So I'm happy.